the first thing you need to be doing is you need to be listening actively. So what that means is not just that you're hearing the teacher's words, but that you're understanding the teacher's words, you're paraphrasing the language into your own words as you're listening, and you're reflecting on it. Well, I would suggest that they take notes as well as recording the lecture. I wouldn't suggest that they just record the lecture. I would suggest that they record the lecture and take notes, and then listen to the recording with the notes in front of them and alter the notes wherever they need to. Typing your notes on your computer, I'm sorry to tell you that the research says that is not the best way. The best way is handwriting. If you type your notes on your computer, the problem is that you're liable to just be a stenographer. So you're really just typing the teacher's words and you're not interacting with them enough. You can train yourself to listen actively and reflect that as you type, but you do have to train yourself to do so, whereas it happens a lot more naturally if you're handwriting your notes. Well, if you're using the Cornell system, which is the gold standard that we recommend, right? So you're dividing your paper with a notes column that's like the right-hand side, and then on the left-hand strip you have the Q column, and on the bottom strip you have the summary column. So you take notes in the notes column, and right after class, like the first 15 minutes after class, before the forgetting curve sets in, you use the Q column to annotate your notes. So if you think something's terribly important, you might want to put an exclamation point. If you're not sure about something, you might want to put a question mark. If you want to take a note on your note, you want to use the Q column for that, okay? And then after you've processed that, you want to use the bottom strip to summarize what's in the lecture for that particular period of time. Yeah, you don't want to cram your notes. You don't want to save paper. You want to leave lots of white space. We're all conditioned by the internet, by computers. So our brains are reprogrammed to see text with lots of white space. So we need to do that when we're taking notes. And certainly when the professor switches to a new topic, go to a new page. To prepare for a test, we know that the more frequently you engage with your notes for short periods of time, the better you're going to be preparing for the test. So you don't want to cram. You don't want to look at your notes for your lecture and your notes for your textbook the weekend before the exam, right? You want to do some work every day for short periods of time to get that material into long-term memory where you can retrieve it.